Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guy. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
Let's talk about how before we were saying how Uber was real good with drivers, but now let's talk about how they're screwing drivers and passengers both with congestion pricing in New York City.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to one of our audience members who emailed me, Sergio, look at this. I go, okay, what is it? And then he sent me the link. He actually, I don't know, should I give him his name? No, it's not given. Okay. Well, Terry, you know who you are. There you go, Terry. I'm not going to give you the last name. Terry sent me the link of this article actually, and he called the New York Post. Remember last week, or was it last? Yeah, last week we talked about first episode of the year. You know, we talked about how Uber was cutting the tolls going right. Remember, we said now their drivers are going to make less money, and then he got a hold of the New York Post and talked to him. And sure enough, New York Post did a good article about this. So Terry, keep it up. That's how you guys keep things in the news. You know, if you have something to share, journalists are interested. Unlike they were maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, they wouldn't write anything bad about Uber. There are a whole bunch of people now. They go like, "Yeah, screw these people." They're not afraid of them anymore. So greedy Uber is using congestion pricing tolls to slash driver wages. There we go. We just talked about this last week. Surprise, surprise. On top of adding $1.50 surcharge for customers. So what is that called? That's called burning the candle on both ends. We charge the rider more. We pay the drivers less. So the ride-hailing giant, a major cause of New York City's gridlock streets and among the biggest supporters. And by the way, Uber and Lyft both campaigned for this, people. They did. Why. They campaigned. They campaigned for congestion pricing, Chris. I wonder why. Why did they do that, you think?
Yeah. Trying to get more people on their platform. What we talked about with Uber Teen.
Exactly. So Uber previously credited its 100,000 plus New York and New Jersey drivers $20 for trips between New York City and the Garden State to help compensate for tolls. Well, they just cut that to 16 now. I'm going like, no. Anyway, and then now we know driver will get screwed ultimately. But now the rider is also getting screwed because within those 5 boroughs or wherever the congestion pricing is applicable, right? Even if you take an Uber outside that area as a rider, Chris, Uber is charging you the congestion pricing. And here's a tweet that I saw. I mean, here's from Fox 5 New York. And this gentleman, they did like a little video about it. New York State benefit surcharge, Uber One credits. See, MTA congestion surcharge below 60th Street. The guy goes, I was nowhere near there. He goes, Uber is charging the riders too now. Uber is like, and look at this headline. Uber algorithm blamed for congestion pricing charge mistake. Now the writer is learning about the algorithm glitches and mistakes. What do you say about that, Chris?
I say they better pony up because they're going to have a lot of people who are going to see this. And we've seen what they've had to do when it comes to reimbursements time and time again. So this is probably nothing really new for them, but it's something that they're definitely going to have to tackle, especially if it is outside 60th and up. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, this is now the rider is getting a taste of what drivers have been getting for 10 years. The algorithm blamed for congestion pricing charge mistakes. Good luck trying to get that money from Uber, the $1.50, sir, madam, whoever you are. And
they will.
End with,
they will. They'll get it back because
they immediately reimburse the rider. You know how that
show the trip isn't below 60th. You got to. I mean, the reality is $1.50, but like, how much is that really going to affect you? But it will.
Well, how many thousands or hundreds of thousands of trips does Uber do? And that $1.50. Remember, you know, we catch all these, right? All I'm saying is that now Uber is just like screwing the rider as well. And some riders go like, hold on a second, this is wrong. I shouldn't have paid the $1.50. And then to end with the growing industry, which meaning Uber and Lyft, which lobbied hard for congestion pricing despite union opposition and got a huge boost last year when the city lifted a cap on how many for-hire vehicles can be on the road, and then started the what? The lockouts, right? Okay. Stands to make a killing. No shit. Because the new surcharge is cheaper than the $9 toll private vehicles now pay to enter parts of Manhattan, and the nearly $3 pay the passengers pay to take subways and buses, critics say. Lyft continues to pay, to their credit, the $20 credit trips between New Jersey and New York City. Uber cut it to 16. Of course they do. And so
and 16 is not always, because sometimes it's 14. It just depends on if it's peak or off peak.
Exactly. Good memory. Yeah, we showed that last week. And so the private toll vehicles are 9. Well, see, if you're a private vehicle owner, first of all, I don't know what kind of sense you have that you're driving in New York, honestly, your own private vehicle, seriously. But if you are, and if you're paying the $9 toll, Uber and Lyft is a lot cheaper, and that's why they lobbied for it. So people forget about their cars and then just pay, take Ubers and Lyfts. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's definitely a scheme on both sides. It's not only just Uber and Lyft, but it's also the city itself. Let's be real.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But this is it. So welcome to our world, riders, algorithms, and glitches.
You won't like it. Trust me. You'll want to be in your own car, or you'll want to get your own car. But the reality is, though, it's so expensive in New York just to park your car. You're looking at like $900, $1,200 a month. You're looking at just the driving. The gas is ridiculous if you can find the gas stations and all that shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm waiting for flying cars so I can say roads. We don't need no roads.
We don't need no roads.
We don't need no stinking roads.
That's right.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.